Hi, it's Wasabi. Welcome back to the channel. We've got a battle on the Westfield map, and we've got Malpaso from Predator Clan. Been in a clan with him a few times from Fury clan about 5-6 years ago, and various other clans. So he's a good player, and he's in the tier 10 Swedish medium tank, the UDES 1516. Now, this tank is pretty good with hull down. You can see it's very at a low profile, and it's got excellent gun depression. So it's really good on this part of the map. Let's have a quick look at the gun characteristics. 120mm gun, average damage 440, it's average pen 254, which is good. 310 for the heat round. He's found a E100 there, and just been missed by the Conway, so he snaps back and punishes the Conway and spots him for 1081 damage, so off to a good start. Now, top tier in this game, it's a tier 9, tier 10 game, so see what sort of issues he might have, but also how he plays the tank. Anyway, it's been spotted on that side of the map, so he's relocating up to the side and trying to catch the side of the tanks that might be trying to shoot down to where the 210E4 is. So he's got the side of the crony who hasn't really noticed him, puts a nice shot in there, tracks him, and forces him to use his repair kit, which is good. He's found a WOTCCASIA who's facing down the hill. There might be a few of them there. And yeah, we've got an E1 T110E4 he's also got the side of. So got some excellent targets here. And yeah, just low profile. They just missed him. Looks like he's found an AFK tank there. The Centurion AX hasn't moved, and gun pointing down. So I'd say that the player hasn't connected. And he gets sent back to the garage anyway, so unfortunate there for the enemy team to not have an active player there. That's right, I just realised mini-maps were kind of a bit small. Alright, someone's on their base. Alright, it's a counter game, why did I not notice that? Alright, but still a 15-minute game, and that just means it's one cap, so getting one cap, no big deal. But in any case, they one tank up now, and just 1,000 hit points difference between the two, so it's still pretty level. Tanks at the back there. Now he's got the front of the E4, doesn't seem to have been noticed. Puts a nice shot into the lower plate and goes through. He's firing his premium rounds here. Keep using them on the tier 10s, I suspect. Even if he gets the sides of them, no point swapping, and he should be get rid of the E4 now. No, that shot didn't even seem to hit, so I'm not quite sure what happened there. Doesn't need to get rid of him there, but picks up the spotting damage, but unfortunately also fires at the same time, so it uses one of his valuable premium shells to no effect. There's a Struve 103B there, possibly blind damage on there. He just went dark just as he fired, so we'll see at the end how the damage scores tally. It looks like he'll be able to get the side of the E100 there. There's an ML2 he's got to be careful of, and the ML2 facing the other way as well, so no problem there. Again, goes for the tracking shot. That's really one of the best skills you can learn in the game, is to learn how to track your enemies and keep them in place. And he's got that ML2 perma-tracked, I would say. No, just finally managed to use his repair kit, but it did take him a long time. So instead puts a shot into the E100. It does take a hit there from the WOTCCASIA, but so far he's managed to keep hold of his hit points. Snaps towards the Struve, but he's pulled back just enough to get behind some hard cover. But that's also good, because it means he's probably not going to be aiming a gun in this direction for a little while. But he's going to get spotted by these tanks here. It looks like the Struve's running away down the hill. So the question is, can he get a shot in on the E100? Facing sideways, he should do. Yes, he's gone around to face the other E100, so can he get up here and not get punished? definitely will get, and in fact he gets the kill, so it takes out one of the big heavy tanks. Now they can push in here. L2 gets taken out, and now there's just the Kunze-Panzer left. Fires towards him, but only a very small target, but now he's got the terrain to his advantage. He can pull down here, go dark, and hopefully get a shot as the looks like the Kunze-Panzer running away, and in fact gets the kill as he's doing that. So 3 kills now to Malpaso. And they've really taken a handy lead now. They're 7 tanks in advance. They've just wiped the enemy from this part of the map, and they've got a 7,000 hit point advantage, so this is not going to be a loss unless someone does something stupid. But where have the enemy tanks got to? So Mal is now on 4,000 damage, 4.1 and 4.4 of assisted, so that's 8.5k game so far. Can he add any more to it? That's going to be the question now. The enemy's going to be pretty hard to locate. I'd say they're all gone to the other side of the map or down in the corner. So he's just looking for a spot here he can shoot from behind cover. But he's not getting any spotting here, so that's unfortunate. And everything on the other side of the map is just on the edge of his view range, so he's going to need someone to spot for him if they've got any form of camo whatsoever. There's definitely a CS59 there. In fact, there he's been spotted. Alright, so he does get a shot at damage in, which is good. And the CS gets taken out. He picks up the spotting damage too. He must have fired there to attract that attention. The strip finally gets taken out. So now there's only 2 vehicles left. This arty behind him, who was behind him, now no longer. And 1 more tank, the Leopard PTA. So this game's really turned in a hurry to be to Mal's advantage. And the fact that Leopard PTA has been spotted, he's on the other side of terrain there, so he's not going to get a shot on him without getting across, and by the time he gets there he'll be dead for sure, so no real point going after him. And we'll just have to wait for the team to get rid of him, I'd say. So just looking for a potential shot, but I'd say he's not really going to get a shot there. Everyone's closing in. And in fact the AMX-50B's got hold of him, so 1 more shot and he's gone, and that's the end of the game. So fairly rapid fire in the end, but did a lot of hard work on the hills, and it looks like it's paid off. Alright, so we've got the totals here now. 4.6k of damage and 3 kills. He's also picked up just a 10 under 5k of assisted damage there, mostly from spotting, some from tracking. That's given him a total of 9.5k of combined damage. It's a great result there. He's damaged a lot of tanks as well, and he's also blocked 1940, which is due to the shape of the hull and sort of how he's played the game there in terms of positioning. So good result there, and of course that's added up to an Ace Tanker Mastery badge. So let's see how that compared to the team and what the influence was. So you can see there, it's finished top on damage and well in front in terms of EXP, not quite double, but 1341, it's a really good result at tier 10. Next best player was the 50B, who managed to finish off the Leopard PTA at the end, who did over 3.2, so good result there. And quite a few players doing over 2k, which is also good. And on the enemy team there, the Kronwagen, who he was up against, did 3k and was the top scorer, not necessarily in EXP, but certainly in damage. And Leopard 1 doing 2.5, nearly 2.6k, and the rest of them doing under 2k, so very much an underperforming enemy team there. The poor Gorilla 15 getting 0, and the Centurion Action X, which I'm pretty sure was the AFK player, and the Conway who got wiped out after missing a shot and exposing himself, but that's the way that particular part of the map plays. Alright, so economics wise, fired 18 shots, 12 of those hit, and each of those shots penetrated, so excellent in terms of shot positioning. Once he hits, of course, he had some mission payouts, which almost added up pretty well, and without that he might have made a bit of a loss there, but 82k on ammunition and then some consumables, but he still made a profit of 50k, so great result there for a tier 10 battle. So great game there from Mal. We hope you liked it. If you did like the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, please consider doing that. We'll have more great content to follow. Thanks very much for watching.